Mike is driving a new bird of prey, with Owen singing all the way, with no regard for the dangers ahead. All of a sudden, the Raptor crashed into a garbage truck. When it arrived, Mike is sitting on the curb. He felt guilty, but strange things. Owen just had a skin wound. The balloon could have broken Owen in the first place. Then Annie saw the wound on Mike's hand. Turns out it was Mike who intercepted the airbag, and didn't blame Mike. But, as always, full of love and tolerance, and in the blink of an eye, you're old enough to go to college, because Mike made a name for himself on the field. Many universities have come to win over Mike, and offered enticing terms. Mike ended up at one of the most prestigious universities, chose the University of Mississippi. But on the first day of school, an official came to investigate Mike. She told Mike, "Your coach has jumped ship to Mississippi, and this college is your foster parents' alma mater. Even your tutor. They all graduated from this university. Now we suspect they took advantage of the university. That's why you choose this college. And is kind to you. They're using you." Mike couldn't take so many coincidences for a moment, plus being brainwashed by officials, so fined into question, but didn't take advantage of it, so there's no explanation. So the three broke up in a bad way. In the evening, Mike came to the bar to get drunk, and met his street friends. Riff Raff heard that Mike had a sexy foster mother, and a beautiful sister, and you talked dirty about them. By this time Mike, who was always gentle, after hearing that his family had been humiliated, it finally broke out, gave the ruffian a good beating. Day 2, Annie found Mike, who had not returned all night. They are like a mother and son at this point. Sit on the side of the road and talk. Mike asked Annie, "Did you want him to go to Mississippi in the first place?" Anne replied, "I want you to go wherever you want." In that end, the conflict between mother and son was dissolved. When investigated again, all the pointed questions Mike asked the investigator, they all answered like clockwork. Eventually Mike got his wish. "I got into my favorite college." After some advice, Annie saw Mike off, then back to the car, fighting back tears. Mike read Annie's mind. "Go ahead and find her." Gave Annie a big hug. This is a true story. Years later, Mike became America's well-known rugby player. Annie is a great man in Mike's life, with infinite tolerance and love, accompanied by Mike's growth. This love that crosses race and color is the true love.